Hello, everybody. I've been off work for a couple days and I was thinking about what kind of content I might want to make today. Just sort of looking for something to do, honestly. There's been a lot of flooding in our area and power outages and road closures and so on and so forth. And so the district I work for, we haven't had school well since this week, so since Friday, and rivers around here have crested, and we're in recovery mode. I hoping we go back tomorrow, but anyway, I was driving up to the school today just to help out with a couple things up there, and heard on the radio that Ichiro is going into the Mariners Hall of Fame. Not a big surprise, really. Matter of when, not if. But they're going to induct him in the Mariners Hall of Fame next summer in 2022. So I thought it might be a good opportunity just to go over the current Mariners Hall of Fame, show off a couple cards, show off a couple Ichiros, and we'll just take it from there. What I wanted to do mostly with this is just show off things that I haven't shown in a while, or maybe not at all, and that are a little interesting, maybe not super rare. Certainly, most of this stuff isn't super valuable, but just a chance to look at cards or whatever, items, and celebrate this extremely mediocre, historically mediocre team. That's my team, so it is what it is. Very first member of the Mariners Hall of Fame in 1997 was a guy they call Mr. Mariner, and if you watch the channel for any length of time, you know I've talked very fondly about him. He's my sort of first hero that I had, and really the first homegrown Mariner to do much of anything. Mr. Alvin Davis, Mr. Mariner. Now, a 90 Donruss, really, Ed? This is not Brandon Stebbins' channel. You're pulling out a 90 Donruss on us? Well, this is a very special card because, and I have not seen anyone ever on YouTube show off one of these. I'm not saying none of you have them, but I've never seen one. This is the rare Aqueous Test, which is like a sample version, if you will, from what I understand. Pretty hard to get. When I was really hard after my all-time, or building my 80s Super Collection, it took me a good many years to find even one of these lists, and I think it was $30. If you search eBay for those, superstars or bigger names can fetch $300, $400, $500, $600, and they don't pop up very often. So happy to have that, even though, sorry, Brandon, I think 90 Donruss is pretty darn ugly set. Inducted in 2000. If you're lucky and you're a sports fan, you'll get one guy like this in your lifetime. Someone that's the voice of the organization. And I've said many times, he's the background soundtrack to my childhood, and I can't talk about him anymore without busting up, so I'm not going to. But like I said, inducted in 2000, Mr. Dave Niehaus, and I got him on this cover of this Mariners CD, which was the 20th anniversary highlight reel, which somehow they got it to more than 5 minutes of highlights after the first 20 years. But to Eddie, best wishes, my oh my, Dave Niehaus. And my absolute biggest regret in TTMing, if I had to pick one, was not sending him a ball when I could, because he signed freely TTM while he was with us. I'm putting this back here. And now I know Mill Creek Sports Cards has a couple balls, but they're like $120, and I'll probably never get one. And it's just the way it is. So anyway, class of 2000, all by himself, Dave Niehaus. Fast forward to 2004, You know him, you love him. He's your favorite Seinfeld reference, Jay Buener. Love the gold medallions from Ultra. Great set. They did such a great job with these cards. And these are my favorite years where they popped the player, wasn't in gold, but the background was. You get a die cut. And certainly not the most valuable Buener card, but I thought it looked good. It's going up. 2007, so we went 4 years. We didn't induct anybody, or 3 rather. And then we went with one of the greats, Hall of Famer, Mr. DH himself, Edgar Martinez. I don't think I've showed this card. If I have, it's been a long time. Interrupted there a little bit. But yeah, I don't think that I've ever shown that. And at one point I had most of that set signed. I'm not kidding. I was 30 short. And I had to sell it off because of an emergency here. And that's the one, I think that's the single one card that I kept. Couldn't part with it. Class of 2012. The great lefty, Randy Johnson. I thought this metal art card was pretty cool. Galaxy Hardball. Maybe should have included that in my art video for Reindeer Studios, who I think the prize for that is arriving later today. So if I won't be able to wait to open it. I'm not that disciplined. So there may be 2 videos today. I hope you can handle that. Also in the class of 2012, Dan Wilson, another member of that 95 team. We're up to 4 consecutive members of the 95 team. And these are the score, I forget what they call these. Not foil, but it's got some platinum maybe. Platinum. And that's the team version. Score did all sorts of parallels that year. Most of them look pretty cool, I think. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th consecutive member of the 95 Mariners. Needs no introduction. One of the all-time greats, Ken Griffey Jr. I don't think I've ever showed this card off. Maybe when I first got it, but love the action here in the background. The manager for the 95 Mariners, inducted the year after Griffey in 2014, Sweet Lou. There's rumors that Sweet Lou is battling cancer. I don't know that it's been confirmed, but we of course wish him nothing but the best always. I don't know that he's a candidate for the regular Hall of Fame. I've heard people talk about it, but I think that's mostly just because we love him so much. We want it to happen. 2015. Am I going to have room? So this is the one violation of everyone being in Mariners uniform. Mostly because I love like milestone cards. And so Mr. Jamie Moyer is still the oldest pitcher to win a major league game. He did that when he was with the Rockies. I think he was 47. Doesn't say here. But very cool milestone. And I had to pull this one out. I do have a lot of his in-person and TTM Mariners autographs. But I wanted to recognize his unique feat. He's also the all-time home run king, in case you didn't know. And not the home run king you want to be. He's given up the most home runs of any pitcher ever. Now to our boy Ichiro, class of 2022. I got to have a rookie card. I have just the basic tops. Good card. It's not a gem or anything, but I'm happy to own it. I don't remember if I pulled it from a pack or if I don't remember. But there's that. This card I love because he's in a pilot's uniform. And I got that as a companion to this card. So as far as I know, I have 100% of the Ichiro in a pilot's uniform collection, other than the base, the non-chrome of this. But you get what I was going for there. This is the only thing you've seen recently. This was given to me by my friend Emac. Thank you, Eric. Chrome Heritage from 19? Always happy to have that. And I'm out of room for stands, which is a shame because this is our feature guy. I got to have some gold. There's a gold, recognizing his gold glove. Of course, he was a great defender. He was also a threat on the base paths. I like this Throwback Thursday. And this was patterned after a top set from the 50s that was dedicated to vehicles. I think it was called World of Wheels or something like that. But I have this, and I have the Griffey of this, or sorry, the Ricky. But I really like, very simple, but really love that. And how about a Bazooka Walk-Off Grand Slam, July 8th. 2003. Ichiro, game-winning granny. I wonder how you say Grand Slam in Japanese. Sayonara. There you go. And you knew I had to pull out the big gun, my biggest purchase this year, easily. Well, not easily. Well, let's not go there. But this is the coolest thing I've really bought in a long time. The Turkey Red, 2009 Turkey Red from Mill Creek Sports Cards. I like buying from there because I get it usually less than 48 hours later because it's so close. But I wanted to leave you with a highlight. So you might think that I would choose Ichiro gunning down Terrence Long at third base as my highlight. Or maybe his all-star game inside the park home run, still the only one. Or perhaps getting the all-time single-season hit record. Obviously very cool. But I had to go with Ichiro with a game winner against a certain other Hall of Famer. I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching this with me. And this was a lot of fun to put together. Hope you maybe learned something or saw a card you thought was cool. Maybe you'll add to your collection. Who knows? But until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.
Crowd of 28,935 on their feet now. A couple of Hall of Famers going head-to-head. There's a drive! Deep right field! Going back, Swisher! Ichiro has beaten Mariano Rivera with a two-run, game-winning home run. Mariners win it 3-2. Back-to-back nights for Ichiro with game winners. Ichiro has done it for the Mariners. He makes the winner out of Felix Hernandez.